I'm a little behind the gun on this one. I should have had my camper winterized, meaning having the antifreeze put in the lines and that type of stuff a week ago, but I didn't do it, so now I got to deal with it when there's snow on the ground. My neighbor and I, we set up all this foam around the sides. My water line's froze in the camper a couple nights ago, so we put up all this extra foam board all the way around, stuff like that. And I've been running that bullet heater non-stop for about 3 days now. It runs off propane. So once I get the water lines winterized, I'm gonna turn that off, give it back to them, and actually I'm planning on moving my camper out of this area also. So let's go ahead and get this started. I went ahead, I dumped roughly 20 gallons of water in the black water tank, and then I dumped, I don't know, 10 or 15 gallons of water in the gray water tank. So I already flushed the tanks once, yesterday I think it was, and now I'm gonna go ahead and do it again for the final time this winter. So let's go ahead and flush the black and gray water tanks.
One eternity later.
Okay, the black water tank is pretty much empty now. I'll let it go a little while longer. Okay, the black water is done running, so let's close that up and let's flush the gray water tank. Great. Looks like the gray water tank handle is frozen again. I don't know why it would be, it's been running non-stop. The black water tank's working just fine. Looks like I need to move that bullet heater over on this side. The heater's been running for some time now. Let's see if the gray water tank is unthawed enough to be able to open it. Yep, it went.
Two hours later.
That's awesome. The gray and black water tanks are empty. Now I'll go ahead, dump some RV antifreeze in both of them. That way what little residual water and waste is in there won't freeze over the winter time and bust any pipes or anything like that. So I'll go ahead and do that. But first, we're gonna try blowing out the air lines. I have my air compressor hooked up outside. So I'm gonna turn this on warm. I have to go outside and twist the valve open on the compressor line, so we'll see water coming out there. I'll be right back. still got some water coming out. I'm gonna go ahead and do the bathtub, shower, the bathroom sink, the toilet, the outside kitchen, and the outside shower, and I'll catch back up with you guys after I'm done. I went around to each faucet and blew out all the water lines for the whole camper, and I even opened up the hot water heater right here and drained all that. Now I let it sit for about an hour, so I'm gonna go back and blow out all the lines one last time to make sure all the water is out. So let's get busy and do that. Still got a little water in the hot water tank. There should be a drain directly on the bottom of it, but there doesn't seem to be one. Last thing to do is the drain valves on the bottom of the camper. I just finished going through the whole camper, opening up one valve at a time, letting it blow out. Very little water came out of any of the faucets or anything like that, so I'm on the last two drain valves underneath the camper. I have heard that you should leave the drain valves open when you winterize it. Is that true? Leave a comment and let me know, because I've gotten some conflicting information. So I'm done now. One last thing to do is to dump some antifreeze, RV rated antifreeze, down all the drains and into the black and gray tanks. So let's go ahead, get that done, and we're done with this project. This is what I'm using, RV and Marine antifreeze, good down to negative 50 degrees Fahrenheit. That should be good for that one. Let's go inside.